we got Uniswap. So another very similar structure actually. Very bullish, broke this moving average, is looking to continue up. I can see that we are at some resistance though, but doesn't look as bad as the last pair. I'm gonna look at this daily resistance first. So it's kind of sitting right at it right now. But again, there's a ton of bullish momentum and perfect structure here. So I would look for a buy, and I would look to target significantly higher, probably an area like this. I think most of the cryptocurrencies are going to jump up because they are based on the US dollar strength, and that is going down. So as long as there's enough buyers willing, I mean, price should move up pretty good. Move this over a little bit here. So yeah, this is my zone that I would target. And then, but I would look for some sort of pullback. This daily candle, I mean, there's still 19 hours, almost 20 hours before it closes, but this daily candle is right at resistance. So because this is at resistance, you really want it to break this first. Like if this closed right now, I would not buy it because it's still in this major zone of resistance here. So we want to be cautious. We want to buy this where there is support. So there's support down here, and odds are there'll be more support somewhere between here and here. If you wanted, you could throw a fib on this and just look for an entry, something like this. Now we don't have any proof of this yet, but price does gravitate towards the 50% in the 618 level a lot. So let's just say this was the end of this segment. Let's say this candle closed like this, and then it printed a nice bearish candle, and it was demonstrating that it wanted to retrace. Then we would wait for price to come down to this zone, or until it starts wicking somewhere and creates its own support zone. But by then you would have this moving average catch up most likely, and then function as support as well for the long trade. So there is that. I'm not going to mark that out right now because that's all. It's based on a lot of what ifs. So as of right now, there's no definitive trade by any means. Obviously, I would target. You're looking to target up. I mean, even if price came back down here, I would look for a buy for sure. Just up to this zone. If you're looking at the weekly range here, it moves about 80 cents, so that's pretty much bang on here. So this is literally the perfect weekly trade. There's your 80 cents of range on the week. So let's say this week all this does is move down here. Then next week you buy it, and then you're good to go. Like that's your full bear trade, or your full bull trade, I guess. You would buy it, as price rejects this area and comes back up. I don't really think price will make it down this low. I really don't. I think it'll find resistance somewhere else, probably. Like I said, by that 50% level, between the 50% and the 618, and you can see price here respected this area, finally broke, then came down, broke it again, then retested it, then finally broke it again upwards with the bullish momentum. So this is a favorable area. So odds are what would happen, this price would come down to here, and then you would enter your long position here. It would be something like this. So pretty sure that's most likely what'll happen, is something similar to that. So obviously you just have to wait it out and see what actually happens, and then base your entry on that. But from my technical standpoint, that's what I see here. And then I see it just targeting this weekly range, which would be the tops of these candles would be 80 cents, which is about the weekly range. So that is Uniswap.